I guess oh yeah, I'd already started this.
Rapiers are the sharpest. Looking for a new armor? We have some very beautiful pieces. True?
Craftsmanship. I shouldn't have done that. You just bought. Alrighty. I don't know if I'm casting retaliation a lot. What do we got here? Wait, why wouldn't I just use this one? All right, what you got, bro? 10 heavy. Oh, 28, buying it. Another level 28, level 24. Whoa. Okay, that was better than the one I just crafted or whatever. I'll grab you that as well. And I think we're chilling. Nah, right? Here you go, Tim.
I'm hungry. Could you give me a coin?
What is happening? That all of them? Okay. Get that affinity up.
No quarter!
Son of a bitch. Oh my god, I didn't cast it. Is he knocked down? I don't know. Don't get hit. Taunt him, bruh. Need you to taunt him.
Mil Wencha for Chaldeans.
You know what? Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. What can I do with this? Put that on him. I don't know. I haven't necessarily been using this stuff. Oh, we killed one dog. So I guess Yes. Everybody turn on this dog. And then just a quick refocus for that. Alrighty. You know what? Toughness. I really don't like this chonker. I feel like we need to handle that. Wait, what is happening? Why am I the only one attacking this person? Alright, well. AP farm at the end there. Oh, nice. This is a fucking corner for no goddamn reason. Investigate the priest's house.
By fighting, Ridengar. It was killed by a trap. Best to tread carefully.
Would you look at that? This soldier had a note hidden in the lining of his jacket.
According to what's written here, the priest we're looking for is a thief. That explains why these men from the Alliance have ransacked his home.
I'm under the impression that the Father Cardinal has thrown us right into the middle of a war. We really don't need that.
Large antique key. Oh, I thought you were gonna get me. This is the one. This one's gonna fail. Watch. Don't fail. Nice, dude.
Oh,
Shit.
I can't do it.
What do we got here? +1 stealth. Important places. This contains several important places in Perrin. You aren't sure what they are, but you notice some names are crossed out and other cities are circled. Telling me Vesper, Bridge Alliance Embassy. I guess that's where we're heading next.
A list of places. Did our priest have memory problems and had to note down the places he had visited? I wonder why he would lock up this list in a trap chest. This affair is becoming fishier by the hour.
All right.
Finally, we discovered how to open this cursed door. You just needed to move the book.
The paths of the enlightened. Huh. This priest has a vile sense of humor.
All right. Notes. The former commander of the forces in Perrin was succeeded not long ago. The old man was cleanly removed, unless he was drowned in the river. However, I doubt he was targeted by the Vespers. Okay, probably gonna go over this anyway. I doubt he was targeted by the Vespers. The Vesp? I don't know how to say that. The Vespuses. I've tried to establish exactly who's taken over from him. For him, but haven't been successful yet. However, this version is much more committed than his predecessor and seems to have other objectives that are even more problematic for us. I've noticed that several groups of men from the Alliance have landed here, probably in advance of some kind of mission. In any case, I need to stay alert and keep watching, because this kind of gathering is unprecedented. On the thick pink tinted paper. Wow. Oddly marked with the coat of arms of the coin guard, you read balance due 2 hours of evening arena, 3 hours of arena, 1 night arena. I don't get it. Is this guy getting IOUs from a prostitute?
This receipt is quite odd. There is only one name repeated several times. Irene. Irene again and again. I believe we found everything there is to see here. We'd best get going.
Well, you want to bet that
We should
bad
take stock
guys
of everything we've learned so far.
are going to be at the
These
bottom of the
documents paint
stairs.
a rather unexpected portrait of our humble priest. He was evidently involved in some rather shady affairs and was looking into important alliance figures in Perrin. People with the same imperialist notions as those we've encountered before.
I agree with you. Our priest had a very different role from the one Pius described.
And our jolly priest was a regular fixture at the brothels to boot. This receipt comes from one of the guards' whorehouses.
In that case, that's where we should go. Someone there might know where he can be found.
I hear something outside.
Oh, wow.
Ah, you're right.
That's
We should go before they take it for thieves.
crazy. What?
Who's there? Hey, you! What are you doing here?
We're not thieves, if that's what worries you.
Yeah, right. Go tell that to someone else. I'll ask you again. What were you doing in that house?
Diplomacy. Convince the guards to let me go.
Oh, it's a good thing you're here. We came to pay a visit to our friend who lives here. But when we arrived, the door was open. We realized that our friend had probably been burgled. We were worried he might have been hurt, so we went inside. But apparently he wasn't home when the burglary took place. But you should search the premises. Maybe the thieves have kidnapped him.
I see. Right then, move along. We'll take it from here.
You got it, bud.
You were very skillful with those guards. You're becoming a real diplomat.
Let's get back to looking for our priest now.
Is this a fast travelable moment? Bro, you know what? Let me... Because I checked the blacksmith, and the blacksmith didn't have any weapons for me. But now I'm curious. Does the alchemist sell my rings?
Potions!
No. Okay. So you are standardly actually just an alchemist.
I have.
And this is just raw materials. Very well. I don't know if I tried the closed merchant. I think I just went to the blacksmith.
All the latest
Maybe I did. I don't know. I feel like I would have picked this up had I. We'll grab that. Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. Get the blue one. Yeah, I need it or anything. I just, you know, I want to have it. Still no cleric disguise. Well, okie dokie. Bandit, doctor, cleric, do. Lamal stealth stuff, I guess.
What's this scuffle all about? Ruffians from the Alliance looking to start a fight with the Guard. We need to take a closer look.
Okay, well, let's get a closer look.
Let's move.
Let go of me, you band of brutes! Hurting me, and if you think that I'm going to...
Shut up and come quietly. You wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to you, would you?
Aye! Unhand that girl at once. She only plies her trade in the brothel. You want to go, just step inside and pay.
We have no interest in her services. We would merely like to have a little discussion with her without indiscreet ears listening in.
Right, and my name's Octave de Vest. Let go of her and get out of here.
Things are heating up. Let's keep our eyes open. We might learn something.
Listen, we have it from a sure source that this girl is in cahoots with a man that we suspect to be a Theleme spy.
So what? We're in Peren, not Al-Sad. Have you forgotten that the congregation is neutral?
Neutrality does not dictate that we allow a dangerous spy from a foreign nation to operate freely.
One thing is certain, it does dictate that we do not allow you to attack women to satisfy your whims.
Blood will soon be flowing in the streets if we don't intervene.
Said aggress women. Diplomacy.
Sirs, if you would indulge me. You really believe that a courtesan knows where you could find a notorious spy? If such a spy actually exists at all. He would be a rather unskillful spy if that were the case. And these girls couldn't care less about what their clients whisper in their ears.
I have to admit, we do hear a lot. Complaints about their wives, the taxes are too high.
It does make one wonder how a savage from Tier could know all that. But you're not completely wrong. This girl doesn't seem to know anything at all. Sirs, we're leaving.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you for intervening. Those maniacs were ready to spill blood in defense of their delirious delusions.
They sent chills up my spine. Thank you.
Is everyone all right?
We are, thanks to you. Thanks for stepping in.
You really fooled them. Like a true diplomat.
I just hope they won't come back. I get the impression they're not the type to give up easily.
Yes. They're like little birds chattering after a bird of prey. You're going to have to be careful.
Irene, I warned you that hanging around with that man would get you into trouble. Not only could it have cost you your life, but did it even occur to you to think about the others? They could have been hurt as well.
I'm sorry, but who is the man you just spoke about?
Though we greatly appreciate your help, discretion is the cornerstone of our business. All I can tell you is that it's a priest from Theleme with rather unusual manners. The gentleman became enamored of Irene and came here often, a little too often in my opinion. And of course, his status and his origins drew the attention of those louts from the Alliance who saw him as a spy.
I'm afraid the only way to protect her from those men is to send her somewhere safe, far away from here. It just so happens that we're looking for a missing priest. If Irene can tell us what she knows about him, we can make sure she gets to safety.
That seems like a fair enough bargain. If you can assure me that Irene will be safe from those brutes. What do you say, kid?
Where will you take me?
We could take her to safety aboard the Constantia. At least until we can find her a safe place to call home.
If we take her to the ship, she will be safe on board. I swear it.
That sounds like a good solution. What do you think, Irene?
What a nightmare. I never imagined I'd have to flee the city like this. But I suppose it's the best thing to do. If you promise to get me there safely, then I agree. And once I'm safe, I'll tell you everything I know about my client.
Then that's that. Do you want to leave now?
Yep.
If you're ready, we'd better leave now. It's not a good idea to hang around here.
I'll go gather a few things and say goodbye to the other girls, and then we can leave.
Don't worry your pretty little head, darling. You'll be safe soon, and your friends will be too.
Great. We'll head to the port. It's not far.
Be careful on the road. Watch out for those Alliance men. They may try to waylay you. And take care of yourself, Irene.
Goodbye.
Make sure they don't die. Oh god, we have to actually escort this person. I don't think the cleric disguise will help in this particular instance. Oh, look, they're doing a little play. Okay, well, let's see how does this go?
I've never boarded a ship before. Won't I be something of a nuisance?
No, there is plenty of room for another passenger. Don't worry about that. You'll be comfortable until you find a destination that is to your liking.
It's very kind of you to help me this way, in any case. Thank you. I'm not accustomed to people doing favours without expecting something in return.
You can thank us when you're on board. We're not there yet.
Thanks, bud. This person is dead, bro. Stolen. Alright, they got the bridge blocked off. I'm just gonna run.
Let's show them what we're made of! Guys, can we? I guess not.
Moving on.
Let's show them! My armor is broken!
Buddy, please taunt these things. And I'm gonna heal myself. Buff. You. Heal and buff her. She can roar death. Okie dokie. Oh, you had like a sweep. Let's do it on this guy. Let's see. AP farming. Yeah, we can all just kind of sit under this and heal up. Yeah, I didn't like that other fight. That was just, there's a whole lot of range units.
My officer's waiting for me.
And they got like the surprise, the ambush. Which I mean could have been handled just. I feel like that one was like more of a random encounter than it was
Thank you for taking me on your ship. It's
scripted.
extremely kind of all of you.
Now that you are safe, what can you tell us about this priest who was your client?
Jacquemus? A charmer. A gift with words. But I loved him despite all of that. I don't know what he was up to in the city, but I knew that his only mission was not to spread the good word to Beren. He was dipping his toes into dangerous matters. He would brag about it, thinking that made him interesting. Imbecile. But I imagine what interests you is where he might be found currently, no? Once, he told me that if he ever had to disappear, he would go and hide in the hospice in the old boroughs. That is all that I know. I hope you do find him. Could you give him this letter from me when you do?
Consider it done. Safe travels all the way to Teleme.
Thank you. I will write to you when I've settled in.
Now that I
My dear Yagamis, the time has come for me to bid you farewell. It seems like you've gotten yourself in some murky business, and so have I. However, I can't help but feel a fondness for you. I must admit that I will miss your colorful stories. Farewell, your favorite.
is safe. We only need to find our priest.
And he would just have to go and hide in the worst place in the city. It's as if he enjoys making us jump through hoops.
Okay. On to the next bit. Almost level 25. What was this? Oh, +2 mechanisms. I feel like I can only use mechanisms out of combat, so probably don't need to worry too much about that. Ooh, we lose the crit chance. 30% on that. Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't know why I bought that. Ooh, we do need to change this though. That one? Yeah. Holy triple barrel, bruh. Crazy work. Oh, look at that. Heavy. That's for him, right? Don't have the level. Bro, looking clean, brother. God damn. These are some fucking chunky gauntlets. Light. is just basically guaranteed crit damage. This is more resistance than anything else. Crit chance, affinity to power. I think this was like worth it for the will. Oh, nope, don't get the level requirement. Rip. All right, let's get in there.
Death awaits me.
Come on, brother. Charity begins at home, ain't it, right? Give us your money.
I told you, the money isn't mine to give.
Because I think I lose one, and basically this just balances out. Or no. Holy. Shields ignored. Alrighty.
What's going on here? Leave this man alone.
What's it to you? Think you're some kind of hero? Get out of here, unless you're looking for a beating.
And diplomacy.
You're no match for us.
You're kidding. Eat my dick. I fail on the 90%.
What's going?
What's...
You're no match for us. You'd better go. There are
There
five of us,
goes.
and we're well armed. Are you sure you want to fight?
They seem to really care about their monk. Fine. We're leaving. Come on, lads, let's go. We'll find another mark who doesn't have so many bodyguards.
Are you alright?
33% success rate on a 90% chance.
Stepping in. My friend is like that. She can never see a fight without getting involved.
Well, we'll be on our way. But be more careful in the future.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. And goodbye.
That wasn't even... What? Okay. That wasn't even like a part of the quest.
That big building over there, the one with the towers, that's where we've got to go?
Yes, as far as I know. That building is used as a hospice. There are alleys that lead to it, but they're treacherous. The road on the right that goes under the arch seems safer.
Are you sure this street will take us there? It seems to be heading in the opposite direction.
This alley on the left looks like it would take us there more directly, but it feels like a trap.
I see.
Seems like a trap. At the clinic in the slums. Oh, and this requires stealth level 3 any goddamn way. That ain't happening. My guess is...
I'm exhausted.
Looks like you were telling me to go this way. And then loop around.
Death awaits me.
Someone, please help.
Kind of dark that there was that like dead homeless guy there. Boom, boom. I don't know. I'll wait and see what they do.
Show them what we're made of!
Alright, they made their move. We can taunt there. that. Apply bleed. Alrighty. I do want to try this possession thing. You can just drain these guys so fast. Look at all that HP. Jesus Christ. It looked like maybe we missed. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright. Let's actually just do the shield break. Shield break. Shield break. Okay. Ooh, purple heavies. For you, maybe. Lose some armor, lose life, lose enda. Nah, you got it, gang. You don't need all that. Is that a new bow? Higher damage. I'll lose some crit chance and high ground damage, but I mean, it feels like overall it's still a plus just because of the flat damage on that. Probably could have sprang the trap and just.
How can the Renoixe live in such places?
If we keep smelling the roses along the way, our dear priest is going to end up dangling from an Alliance noose.
You're right. We need to be quick.
Talking to beggars.
Just a small coin for a poor soul, my lords and ladies.
Diplomacy
If I
check.
may, you should watch your step around here. People from the Alliance are beating anyone who crosses their path. It would seem that they're after someone. Would you have enough to spare for a piece of bread? Hunger's got a nasty bite.
I'm going to tell you a story from my people to lighten the load of your worries.
Oh, now, I love stories. If it's a good one, I'll tell it to my friends.
Once, long ago on Tir Fradi, there lived a young hunter. He was not only the best archer of his clan, but the best of the island. He became quite full of pride and began to behave with the other youth of this village as if he walked on higher ground. One day, while he was about to shoot at a magnificent buck, just for the pleasure of hitting his mark and not to feed his clan, he saw a very beautiful woman walk by him. So beautiful that he fell instantly in love. The beauty promised him love under one condition. Since he was so talented, she didn't want him to hunt a deer, but the moon itself. The hunter tried for days and days. He even crafted a new bow. He began to lose sleep and his appetite because all of his attempts failed. Exhausted and weak, he went to the beautiful woman again to admit his failure. She mocked him for his tremendous pride. Then she transformed into a doe and ran off in a few leaps. The hunter of the moon then understood that the person he'd loved was the spirit of the forest. From that day on, he became sensitive to the balance of life and became more generous to other young folk.
That is a beautiful story. Truly. I like it very much.
May Enon Milfrichtimen forgive me. I had forgotten that tale. And you tell it with great talent. You may still have a few roots after all, Ridengar.
I'm gonna have something to tell my friends, that's for sure. But we'll still have nothing to share to eat.
How do you get by here?
Oh, it's not a good neighborhood, that's for certain. We're all crammed in here together, the poor, sick, and forgotten. Oh, and the riffraff as well, of course, cutthroats, pickpockets. Do be careful. There's more than one here who'd gladly lighten your purses, and he's not afraid to use violence. Well, there's a refuge here. They're good with us, and they give us soup, and they heal us up when we're wounded. It's not the paradise of the enlightened, but it's better than nothing.
I'm not gonna steal coins from the guy.
Thank you again for...
There you go, bruh. Let's do quick upgrade stuff. And then Makes me immune against weakness. Unlocks use of throwing vials. Increasing resistances. Increased life. Magical deflection. Yeah, I'll take this. And that should be another point in AP. All right. We'll take the AoE damage. That applies weakness. Okay. Restores 25% of the caster or allies magic deflection. Affected by his healing, but personally, healing and favor. Again, don't understand why you would ever take this or this. It's another one of those very odd things in the game.
Well, how about that? Islanders aren't so common around here. It's a pleasant surprise. Do you feel ill or hurt? Are you lost? What might I do for you?
Where's the priest?
Might you have crossed paths with the priest of Teleme? We heard he came here.
A priest? None of my visitors make themselves known as such.
No, that description doesn't ring any bells.
He wouldn't be the man those soldiers from the Alliance are looking for. The ones who were just here.
The lions are tracking him. We need to find this priest quickly.
Yes, he is in great danger. Thank you, Doctor. We'll leave you to your patients.
Goodbye. We wish you well.
I must leave. Forgive me.
Good day. I am sorry to bother you, but we are looking for a friend, a priest of Teleme. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Believe you me, if I knew a priest, I would already be kneeling beside him in search of some comfort.
Diplomacy.
Understand that our questions must seem a little out of place, but our friend might be in danger. Any information that you could give us might help us come to his aid and help him avoid the worst.
You seem to care a lot about him. Lucky man. At least he won't die alone. Abandoned by all. There is a man here that uses the magic of the Enlightened to heal the sick in the ruins. But I don't know if he is a priest or not. That said, you should hurry if you want to speak with him. A group of Alliance men are also looking for him, and they don't seem to have his best interests at heart.
We should hurry up and try and find him before they do. We know what these people are capable of.
Let's go. Thanks so much for your help. I hope that you get better.
One can always dream.
Okay. And as we get deeper, we arrive at another little cove with a lot of people with swords. Hard save.
Our priest is in a bad situation. We need to intervene if we want him alive.
To arms!
Okay.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Oh, did I not get stone skin off? Give me a heal, bro.
My armor is broken.
Bro, is there a healer or like I'm not killing anything? Wait. Get through your shills. That guy died immediately after his shields broke. There's farm AP there.
Are you all right?
Who are you? Do you make a habit of helping strangers indeed, or do I have my charm to thank for your assistance? I'm sorry. Foolish joke. Thank you for helping me, but I think they got me. I feel weak.
Father Cardinal Pius sent us to help you. We are friends of Fausta's.
Fausta? She never liked me, you know. But if the Father Cardinal sent you, you're too late.
You're not dead yet. We can take you to Pius.
I don't think I'd make it that far. But that's not important. You must find the coffer.
The coffer? What are you talking about?
A coffer containing documents. I stole it from people in the Alliance. I wanted to find out what they were up to.
And did you open it?
No, only the Father Cardinal must open it. And besides, I wouldn't have had the time. I was forced to hide it in a sort of courtyard while they were pursuing me.
Huh. So, a priest's job is to steal documents from their enemies? I would never have imagined that. But we have to recover those documents, Riedengar. We could learn the Alliance's plans before we become the victims of them, for once.
In your shoes, I wouldn't do that. Find the coffer and give it to Pius. If you open it, he will be very angry. And he never forgets a grudge.
Where exactly did you drop the coffer?
In the northeastern part of the neighborhood. Where it's nearly crumbling into the river.
Thank you. We'll try to find it. Your friend Irene helped us find you. She wrote you this letter.
Ah, my darling Irene. A ray of sunshine in my dying days. How is she?
She's well. She's aboard my ship. She's safe. Men from the Alliance wanted to capture her.
Oh, you did the right thing. She's so sweet. She doesn't deserve any trouble on my account. I am very grateful that you've helped her. At least, I can die in peace.
We'll look for the coffer and send you some help.
It's too late for that. The coffer is all that matters. Give my regards to Fausta and the Father Cardinal.
Stay with us, Giacomus.
May the Enlightened keep you. Protect the coffer.
He's dead.
It's hard for me to believe there are so many Alliance soldiers chasing our priest. Here of all places, in Peren. Someone is hiding something. We need to hurry if we want to get to the bottom of this business.
On the General's orders, you must find that pesky priest who's been prying into our affairs. That deceitful lout may well be a spy for Teleme. If it proves to be true, our entire plans risk falling apart. Our men have been successful in tracking him down to a hospice in the old quarters of Perrin. Please make haste, as it appears that our enemies are also looking for him.
Let's go back to the hospice quickly, in the hope he'll be there.
He died for stealing information from the Alliance. We should find it and use it. It's what he wanted, isn't it?
He mentioned a courtyard in the northeastern part of the neighborhood, near the river. Let's go and take a look around, and cross our fingers a beggar didn't find it.
Okay. Find the hidden chest. Oh, you can't fast travel from here, I guess. Got that stupid mark on there. I just missed this here?
Our missionaries perform their duty with such devotion. I can't help but...
Alright, back in Perrin. That ain't it.
Do you think this is the coffer Giacomus was telling us about?
This was just out in the open.
A pretty little coffer full of powerful secrets. We should open it. That way we'll finally know the extent of what we've been drawn into in spite of ourselves.
I could take a look at the lock if you want. I'm pretty sure I could pick it.
There's a chance the Father Cardinal won't appreciate that we opened the box Giacomus did so much to get back.
Bro, do I really care? I don't know if I care, bro. It was a dude's dying wish, bruh. Just leave
Put it
it.
in our things. We'll give it to Pius when we see him.
He'll open it, he'll reveal it.
Sorry to interrupt you, but you're going to have to give us that coffer. And let me be clear, this is not a request.
We won't be giving you anything at all. You lions. You think yourselves masters of everything, everywhere. But you're mistaken.
Either you hand it over to us, or you will be reported to the authorities for theft. I doubt that the DeVesp family will appreciate that a savage and their companions have stolen from a diplomatic mission.
But you'd need to still be standing to complain to them.
You asked for this? To arms, my friends!
Intruders! Watch out!
Renwens var hasta hetalemen.
We can do, I don't want to deal with any of that right now. I'm already using most of my stuff. Okay. Mark, break, break. Whack. And bleed. Alrighty. Rampant assassin. Okay, Okay, thick boy here with the mega hammer. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Mark, break. And then bleed. Actually melted. Keep cutting through those shields. And here we can just kind of grind some AP.
I believe we have done all that we could in this sordid affair.
You want to continue exploring the place? Or should we return to see Pius?
Back to Pius.
Let's return to the embassy.
On the general's orders. Wait, you want to find that? We already read that. Brody, I got your stuff. Unopened.
I regret to inform you that Jacquemus, your priest, died from the wounds the men from the Alliance gave him.
May the Malachor take them. Poor Jacquemus. I will miss him. I imagine you discovered he was meant to recover important documents from the Alliance?
Yes. Why did you let us think that Jacquemus was a simple priest when you knew he had embarked upon a perilous mission?
Even though I suspected that Jacquemus was in trouble, I never once thought his very life would be in danger. I had suspected it would be enough to simply put you on his trail, without implicating you in the political affairs of Thélème. I wasn't sure which way your feelings bent towards my nation. In my feeble defense, your group is quite varied in origin. One of you even belongs to the Alliance. At the time, I thought it would be better to not tell you too much. But that was a mistake, and I am sorry. The subject is closed. Did you recover the documents Jacquemus was seeking?
Yes. Here is the coffer that he stole. We were able to recover it from where he had hidden it.
Thank you. You have rendered me an immense service. Thanks to the contents of the coffer, we should be able to put a halt to the Alliance's intrigues. Your help has proven itself valuable. So in order to prove my gratitude, and to make amends for my guilty silence,
I've requested that a fowler join your group with a supply of messenger birds. This will allow you to send and receive messages with the continent without risking the public aviaries.
I must admit that I'm a little surprised. Did Captain Alvida give her permission?
Of course. And believe me, you will soon come to appreciate the freedom offered by these feathered messengers. It goes without saying that I would be delighted to vouch for you, if you still want to meet the two great families of the congregation. You've done me an admirable service. I will not forget it.
Your recommendation would indeed be very helpful.
Consider it done. I will immediately send letters to the De Vesps and the Dorsays to inform them.
We shall leave, Your Excellency.
May the Enlightened watch over you, my children.
Boom. A note written and signed by Cardinal Pius attesting that the person and their companions holding this document have access to the De Vesp Palace and are under his responsibility. Boom. I don't think I gained a level or any. Oh, wait, did I? Why can I see her? Random. Oh yeah, minimum requirement. Rip. Nah. You just happen to be here to get geared, buddy. I don't know why I have you in my party, but the fact that I don't have to go back to my ship to do this, I count that as a win. Mediums. Light. Why is light armor so strong? Heavy. Heavy. Can't wear most of this. There's some light with crit chance. Medium. Okay. What is this? Inflict heavy damage on characters within an area of effect around the caster. Stasis to an enemy. Removes all scourge from caster. I don't get this. Oh yeah, she is here. She's standing right there. got the Cardinal. And that's that. I guess we're gonna, do we still try to do these other two? And hopefully these people don't all hate me by the end of this. Where are my natives? I'm friendly, cordial, suspicious, hostile to the Imperial. There we go. Let's hard save. Get out of here.